Hello, I'm roaringbug, and this is my Sims 4 speed build. I'm making a desert house called Sandy House, and this is me building the shell. As you can see, I am building it in Oasis Springs. Right now, I'm just using platforms to map out the front of the house so I can make a planter on the outside built in. This is me doing the back patio, and I am selecting the new wallpaper from the Desert Luxe Kit. This build purely uses base game and only the Desert Luxe Kit. As you can see, I'm building platforms, making a flat roof modern build. I am coloring in the trim on that half wall on the roof. I used the new patio doors, the new windows. The open door it always just stays open, and the placement of these windows, not all of them stay the same after I start mapping out the interior, but these are the general windows of where I want them for now. And selecting a door, and I used one of the sliding doors in the base game, and this is me not caring at all about the windows. I'm just trying to place the rooms to see if they fit. So the two rooms in the front are going to be bedrooms. This room in the back of the front entrance is going to be a bathroom, and the space in the back is going to be a living kitchen area, basically your open floor plan. So I used a new skylight, the new ceiling fans. I'm just pulling out everything from that new kit, the Desert Luxe Kit. It came with these little hanging terrace covers. I had to resize them, and I'm just mapping out what the front and the back will look like using more of the Desert Luxe tiles. They have these large, very nice tiles actually. I put a pool down, and I'm pulling more of the outdoor patio furniture from the Desert Luxe Kit, and the new spotlight, outdoor spotlight from the Desert Luxe Kit. I believe they can also be placed in furniture. This is me just checking what the lights will look like in the evening. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like, I wanted the backyard to be bright, but I didn't want to be dominated by these dot lights. And I'm using more of those wickered lampshades, and just making the outside the same color as the inside because this is a desert home. So I want to keep with that natural materials look, and that backsplash for that I put in that interior wall, that feature wall, that is actually a base game tile, which comes in very nice neutral shades, which I felt looked really good. And these are like the cheapest base game doors you can get, with the little window at the top of them. They look elegant, but they don't always go with all builds. And I used the same outdoor tile inside. I just used a lighter color because like concrete and natural materials are pretty common in desert homes. I believe I switched the placement of the tub and the toilet around because I realized in gameplay it would block your view of your Sims. Because that combo, man, if you don't know your Sims are showering, you will lose them. Especially if you have a multiplayer household. Oh, and that lovely shelf. Oh, and this little table. Yeah, I use them as bedroom side tables. They're like wooden. They're meant to be like end tables in a living room, but I use them for the bedroom. And I use a modern bed. I think that's like a level 6 bed, which is pretty good. Your Sims will sleep through the night on a bed like that way. And I believe I used a single bed, assuming that whatever sim you have will probably be a child. it's easily can be swapped out, and you can use a toddler's bed depending on your gameplay. And I just wanted to use lights to carry on that warm light tone. Then I wanted to get a couch, and I think at this point I realized I ran out of money and I needed to cheat some more money for my sim. So yeah, so if you do open the cheats bar with Control Shift C and do testing cheats true, you can type in money and the amount you want your sim to have, and it'll automatically give them that amount. So I usually use that. I don't use the mother load cheat code. I've never really used that first fridge in brown before, but it seemed to work in this color scheme. And this is when I realized that that new chair from the Desert Luxe Kit does not snap to a table. So I just used this base game chairs that I believe are originally custom content. I believe that's from Felix Andre. And I just put down some plants and I don't know how many people do what I do, but I turn my rooms around all the time so I can see them from all angles. And in a speed build, I realize I can be very dizzy. And this is me just doing the placement of the outdoor patio furniture. And I'm putting an indoor rug just to give that living room more of a structured placement. I put it on a diagonal. And I realized too close to the wall would be clipping. I believe the rugs is more or less the last things I do. I think I maybe do a little bit more with the outside. Oh, and I realized I needed a bin. So I put the futuristic bin that turns everything you throw into it into 10 simoleons per sim living on your lot. And I use the base game modern mailbox, and I put down this debug fencing, which I'm very fond of because debug fencing you can actually place closer to the edge of a lot than you can a normal fence. And I don't think I close off the front. I think I just kind of place a fence so it looks like it's closed. I think I'm just adjusting the fencing here. And I realized that I should put a fence to close off this space. So I just go ahead and do that. Though I don't think your Sims will respect it because it's a debug item, so they'll just walk right through it. It's like the fence isn't even there. But, you know, it's the illusion, it's the look. So I'm just making this patio here triangular, and I use the 9F key so I can have quarter tiles. And I'm using a umbrella to put it on that patio section. And now I'm going to do in the shading on the landscape here. And I think I just need to go around the building and just place this placement around. And afterwards, I believe just a few more lights. I think I changed them out for candles. And yeah, I placed these candles here. And then that should be it. I think I just place more plants around the area. And yeah, I think I put like the cactus there and this new future cactus, and I enlarge it there. And let's see. And then afterwards, I think I'm just checking to see if everything's looking fine on the area. And I put in some curtains. The rod in between the two window planes, and I realize it's not slapping in place. It's glitchy, and I do my best to get it to work. I realize, yeah, they're just not snapping. So I think I just move the whole thing. I just move the window and the curtains, and I place the middle rod down where it should be, and I just move the entire window into place for it. And I'm just checking the area and naming the build because it's done. And I'd like to thank you all for watching my video. Thank you very much. Bye.